Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. I only have about 10 minutes, but just in case the searches for Kenley are going on today, and I think they're going on through the weekend, let me just do a check-in today, see what Kenley wants to tell the searchers. So, Kenley Matheson, please come through and let your message come forth to the searchers. Free Spirit in reverse, the Knight of Wands. So he is trapped somewhere. He is not feeling free. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, a new beginning. So this was a false start and now he is trapped somewhere. Someone felt like they couldn't be free, their true self. Kenley, please give us any location clues or anything that the searchers will know what you mean. Okay, the Ten of Swords, growth. Somewhere where there's a lot of growth. Kenley Matheson. Knight of Pentacles, manifestation. So look, between overgrown leaves, trees, there's been a lot of growth in this place and someone's hoping to keep it that way. Someone's hoping someone doesn't read between the lines, the leaves, the devil in reverse. So this is overcoming addictions, overcoming things that trap you. So Kenley is saying you will overcome this growth, and once you get through, penetrate through this, that's where you may find exactly what you're looking for. A snake pit could be significant. We also have the Chariot in reverse. So even though the search has not been successful so far, there have been clues, hints scattered that have been picked up on. Kenley, Four of Cups, meditation. So make sure to take a good look, a close look at everywhere you search, because it's somewhere deep. It's somewhere you need to take another look. And usually in the imagery for the Four of Cups, I think I just heard the peacock. I'll have to listen back because I've got my headphones on, but I literally think I saw the peacock. But usually in the artwork for the Four of Cups, there is a hand coming from the clouds, the sky, giving or offering some sort of opportunity that someone isn't seeing. So this is Kenley offering you these clues, these opportunities. He's saying don't miss them, and don't think that slow progress isn't progress, because it's all coming together. We have justice, and we had justice last night. He is saying this is all coming closer and closer to the end goal, which is justice. Don't give up just yet. Even when your motivation dies down, it just means you need to rest, reflect, meditate in order to be your best self. So he doesn't want anyone wearing themselves out, but he wants everyone to keep the momentum and keep the hype going, because Kenley wants his justice. I'm going to put this here. And yeah, I seen an orb. I'm going to stick it here. We also have the World, background energy, and strength. So he wants to send strength to the searchers. And we have another snake here. Yeah, he's telling all the searchers how brave they are, especially when they're going to places that are, no man's land, or, places that people would be scared to check. And this is a lack of restriction. So don't restrict or restrain yourself. Get creative is what he's saying. So let's see. Let's get a little bit more. So Kenley Matheson, what do you want to tell the searchers right now? What do the searchers need to know when looking for you? Police station? Is someone watching from the police station? Bad news. Is there a bad cop, a dirty cop? Okay, so beware of that, just in case. But he's still speaking of his justice. He wants the police to be called because he's been found. And even this bad news, this call of finding him, would be good news for others. Okay, Kenley, can you please give the searcher some hints, clues how to find you currently? We've got the police station again. So left, I kept getting left of the fire pit. Memories. So did someone keep something for a memento, a souvenir, twin flames? This is the camping energy again. Something about peaks or a roof, whether this is wood, trees, treehouse. But yeah, to me, this is a place where people would meet up, camp. There's a fire pit here, literally. There is a fire pit. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kenley. So keep on looking around the fire pit. Look underneath the stones, the bricks, everything. Because he has been well hidden. Maybe someone's drinking to cope. We have psycho. So somebody is watching. And something about a divine masculine. Is there a masculine watching? Is the person who did this watching? Is someone unemployed? Something about an argument about money, round and round cycles, triggers, lessons. Someone was triggered, so go down the pit, down the rabbit hole. Yeah, don't keep going round in circles, but look at this circle. Go down, go deeper. It's like a plug, a drain. That could be significant. I feel like we need to get more of these. Ghosted. Okay, so I feel like this is Kenley telling us that someone made him go ghost, maybe because they felt he rejected them. This always comes up. A divine masculine at the time. Turning your back, running. Yeah, so Kenley turned his back on this person and now they're running from justice, and they've always ran from justice. But they've been drinking to cope. They don't have much money. They're constantly triggered, thinking of the past, the memories. Okay, so yeah, there's the memories and the police station. One more, Kenley, for the searchers. What did the searchers need to know about the fire pit? Karmic lesson. So a karmic lesson was learned. What did the searchers need to know about the fire pit? Please and thank you. Love-hate relationship. So between some sort of a pillar, there's some sort of a roof thing. This could be a place where lovers gather. There's mountains, water in the background. And this could have been an on-off love-hate thing. And it could have been a place where people drink. Yeah, Stephen, this is another confirmation that the beer can you found is Kenley. Dropping signs, dropping hints. And this fire pit is literally telling you, yes, keep checking this place and unearth everything, no matter how long it takes or how hard it is, because you will discover the truth. Kenley wants to be reawakened, and his energy is so strong, so potent, and so alive. Yeah. Okay, Kenley, what else do you want to tell the searchers? We have stress in reverse, so don't stress and don't let anyone trigger you, burst your bubble. Is someone trying to sabotage the searches, the case? Existence. So look at the sky. This is somewhere where you could have a good view of the sky, and nighttime, nocturnal activities ensued. So I don't know why I can't talk. We have the miser. Someone's keeping this information to themselves. And it's like this woman wants to be a peacock, but she's not. So this could have been someone who was a want-to-be, a wannabe. Existence, past lives. So something about being enclosed in something under the ground. And lizards, geckos, snakes, chameleons. And one of my subscribers, hello, if you're watching, Dolores, she channeled the song Karma Chameleon for Kenley, so that could be significant. There will be a breakthrough once you break through the debris, the bricks, and go beneath. It's kind of like a phallic shape. Keep going down. Keep on penetrating until you can penetrate no more. All the way down to, you know, it's like digging for the past, excavating. Architects. What else do the searchers need to know, Kenley? Please and thank you. Okay, so someone let their ego control them. Conditioning, maybe someone was brought up this way and someone took advantage of Kenley. Like a predator, transformation in reverse. So, look, a snake, chains, something about a hand. So you'll have to put your hand down through the earth, in through the walls, but you will have a breakthrough, a transformation. All hands on deck is what Kenley is saying. Use all the tools at your disposal, and the more hands, the better. Confirmation. We also have courage. And look, he's saying down where the cracks are, down underneath. This is where you look. Keep on looking. Don't be scared to go deeper, even if you find really scary things. Because I feel like something about a skull or a bone is kind of merged with roots of the earth. So you have to unearth the earth to unearth this. We have ripeness. Kenley wants his freedom to come. And we're having a half moon again. I did get that in a remote viewing. One more message, Kenley, for the searchers before we move on. Nothingness. So where he is, it's dark and he can't see nothing. He wants to see the light again. And this light is the light of hope. And he wants all hands on deck and he wants to continue this motivation. He's the driving force behind his own search. Understanding in reverse. So there was something that someone didn't understand. Someone felt left behind. And something about bars, like a cage of some sort. So bars could be significant metal bars in particular. Okay, so let's get some pictures, Kenley. Can you show the searcher some pictures, please, and thank you. Okay, so we have, oh, maturity. This is from the wrong deck. So something about the flowers. You will find his skull in and amidst the flowers. Literally, I'm looking at the skull there. That's where you will find it. Behind, beneath, below the earth, the flowers. And could there be earth in the walls too? We have the deleter. So is something thrown away or thrown into the water? And this is just lots of children. This is a creepy image. Okay, so I'm hearing Creep again by Radiohead. The deleter again. Someone wanted to delete Kenley out of existence. I was going to say Kenny again. Okay, Botox. Does someone get Botox? Glow. Someone used a lot of products to make themselves beautiful. But he's saying your soul is black. There's nothing underneath when it comes to the soul. But when it comes to his remains, keep on digging. Keep on being brave. Because there are gems to find scattered all over. Someone wanted to be a peacock, but they just couldn't. What is this? This is a box in reverse. Is this a policeman? I don't know. Is this a corrupt policeman? Watch out for a corrupt policeman who's trying to hide evidence or something. Something in a box, in a container. Was something kept in a box, put away in a box? Something about a jacket, maybe? Kenley? Okay, that is far too many. So I'll just keep what's popping out. And the rest can go. Okay, yeah. And this is meat hanging in reverse. Yeah, so he's saying you're looking for bones. We know this. We have a menace in reverse. So there's an unseen menace, maybe spying, something about a window, a peephole, literally, and bars on a window. Okay, so you're looking for bones, and it could be shackled to something underneath the ground or inside something, the conspiracy theorists. So make all the connections. He is giving you all the clues. The broken bed in reverse, so the sleeping bag could be significant. We have the babies. Was someone pregnant, or was there arguments about this? There was definitely arguments about debt, money. And this is like some sort of a disease or virus or something. Okay. So I don't know what that means. We also have danger, and that just jumped out. Ah, that nearly fell. My goodness, I just frightened myself. So thank you, Kenley. Kenley got spooked. Spooked like a ghost. And this was unexpected. Someone showed their true self. Who is this? Freemason connection. We've gotten this before. So who's in the Freemasons? Maybe a police officer or someone involved. Who wears this mask? Jason, Friday the 13th. And he wants to be brought back to life. He wants the truth to be unearthed. So Kenley's ghost is haunting whoever this monster is. He wants them to do the right thing. Something about drugs. And look. Whoa. I think this is Viagra in reverse. So something about pills could have been taken. And someone desired Kenley and he did not feel the same way. I feel like maybe Kenley possibly could have been bisexual, but someone could have been angry with him that they didn't want them. You know? They were just extra offended nearly, if that makes sense. And this menace has been watching but unseen. We also have a return receipt. Who has receipts? Kenley, the taser, the person who took his life. Kenley, one more message for the searchers before we move to the dictionary. Okay. Oh, Kenley is saying thank you. He's saying even when it gets old and tedious, thank you for not giving up on me. And he's saying keep on digging deeper. Even when it gets foul and disgusting, keep on digging deeper. And he wants to thank you all for all your hard work. He knows what a chore this is. But he wants to be brought home, delivered home, like a takeaway. I'm actually going to cry. This is so beautiful. Thank you, Kenley. I'm sure the searchers really appreciate that too. One more message from the True Emotions before we go. Fake busy. Yeah. Check the hole, the fire pit, the hands. You will have to put your hands through this. And maybe someone's pretending to search, or someone is trying to cause distractions, sabotage the search. So watch out for that. Kenley Matheson, final word for the searchers for the search this weekend. We have pilot, pillow. This actually came for my last reading. Ping pong. It could be like a ping pong game. Pious is someone religious. A pineapple. A pimp is someone a pimp. A pilgrim. One who visits sacred place, a shrine. And pill. Thank you for the confirmation, Kenley. Something about pills being taken. A pin. And yeah, something about a pirate. Okay. One more, Kenley. Kenley Matheson, what do you want to tell the searchers? Whoa. Okay, we've got two. Okay, a star-like object emitting radio signals, pulse, pulverize. So something, his bones could be reduced to fine powder, destroyed utterly. So that's why you have to keep an extra close eye out, because his dust will be different from the regular dust, but you have to look close. A puma, a pumice, a light volcanic stone. That could be significant. A pump, a water pump, a pumpkin, a pun, a punch. A good time, a place where people have a good time. Very exact, particular. Be conscientious about small details. That's what Kenley is saying. A puncture, a hole. Pundit, a learned man. Pungent, something, it could be pungent. So follow the leads, follow your nose. He's saying, I'm right under your nose. Don't miss me. Keep digging. You could be walking right over him. Punish, punk, a punnet, pure, puppy, a puppet, short-sighted, purchase, puny, a punt. This is lay stake, dropped from hands. So something about hands, Puritan, purge, purple. The color purple could be significant. Keep on pursuing the leads. Push again. This always comes up. Purpose. And yeah, look, get the push. He got the push. Someone's a coward. Don't pussyfoot around. Dig deep. This is what Kenley is saying. And yeah, something containing something. So something like a pimple. You might have to break the top of it to really get to the good juicy stuff, is what he's saying. Okay, so a ranch could be significant. Rancid. Something has an offensive smell. Rancor. Deep-rooted hatred. So something deep-rooted. He's down deep, mixed with roots. You're going to have to comb through everything. Random. Randy. Someone was very lustful. Arrange. That could be significant. A rank. Someone is greedy and grasping at straws. A rap. A ransom. Ransack. You have to ransack the place. A rackle. A rankle. Remembered with bitterness. Someone is remembering what happened with bitterness. Something about rape. Someone wanted sex for sure. Rapid. Something was done rapidly. A light. Confirmation. Kenley wants to see the light. Rare. We have rascal, rash, rasp, raspberry, arasta, a pattern of lines. So follow the pattern of lines. Rats, a rat bag, a despicable creature or person, a rate, ratchet, something about teeth, one direction only, keep on continuously searching. This is to ratify your findings. Rate, someone was rattling on, through, rattlesnake. So a snake is definitely significant. Rational, ration, use your logical reasoning. Ratio, ravage. So something was plundered and this was destructive. A rave, a place where raves happen, maybe. A raven. If you see the crows and the ravens, because they always come up for Kenley, that is Kenley sending a sign. Ravenous, someone was hungry like the wolf. And ravish, violate, commit rape upon. Raw, someone's ego was raw and hurt. And someone is very crude, but he can see the true them. Okay, so take to task. So Kenley is really rating the search efforts, and he sees that the searchers are raring to go, and he's saying don't underdo it, overdo it if anything, because this is deep and Kenley is really deeply in tune right now with all of us, and hopefully we can all work together to follow the leads that he has given us. He's playing Marco Polo. So hopefully this just gave the searchers another little Marco or Polo, and keep a lookout for all of the birds, the crows, the eagles especially, because I did see in my last reading, eagles came out a lot, and a searcher actually commented that Kenley had an eagle necklace, which I thought was beautiful, and it's definitely Kenley sending you all a lot of signs. So keep your eyes peeled. And don't stop searching, don't stop believing. I'm also hearing that song by Journey. Continue on this journey and you will find your answer. Sometimes we just need to look a little bit closer and between the lines. So thank you so much for being here. Best of luck to everyone on the searches, and I hope to see and connect with you all again in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment before you go. And I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye and God bless. Mwah.